Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. It's me, Adnan Rahman. I'm the market analyst for Errante, and in this video, we will have a brief discussion regarding the forecast and analysis of the upcoming most important event of the week, that is the US NFP. Okay, for the analysis, we need to discuss a few couple of fundamentals. That is the ADP, okay, the ADP, the JOLTS data, and then we will go towards this ISM PMIs, the employment sector. Okay. And then we will actually look at what happened with the previous NFP, what were the readings, what is expected. And then we will see what pairs can we have our USD connected with for in terms of a stronger USD or a weaker USD. Okay. So let me start with the ADP. What we had from the ADP data, this image is a mixed one. Okay, this image is a mixed one because there was weakness in JOLTS data, but the ADP jobs data had seen a surge. Okay, the ADP print was like 183K. Okay, and this was, it exceeded the forecast by 35,000 jobs. So this was a positive one. Okay, this was a positive one for the USD in terms of employment. And over here we saw some negative movement towards the downside. It fell short by 410,000. Okay, so if we can just mark it, we have one plus and one negative. Okay, keep this in mind. By plus, I mean, one news go in the favor of the employment side and the other one goes in the anti side. Even it's not that much of an anti, it was just below the forecast. Overall, it's a good print. Okay. So just need to understand this. You don't need to learn this by heart or keep this in your mind too much. Okay. Just have a brief view of this. Besides this, we had this US PMIs. Okay. And what I'll be talking about is the employment sector. Okay, the employment sector or the job sector in this one. So what we come to know, okay, the first thing we know is that the ISM services PMI in whole, the broader view, it softened. Okay, it softened. So I've used the word softened. I didn't say it go weak or it go dead or it went to a nosedive, because it's still above the 50 level. So above the 50 level is an okay zone for this one. So that's why I've used the word softened. Okay. And now besides this, if I'll come to ISM manufacturing jobs, component in that, what we can see, the hiring expansion in manufacturing sector. Okay, there was a hiring expansion, and again this is above the 50 level, so I can assume that okay, this is also a plus point for USD. Okay, and then we come to ISM services employment, and this was also showing us that the services sector or activity has strengthened. Okay, and now this is also on 52. I mean, it's above the 50 level, so I can add one over here as well. And then this one, this overall, the whole picture, okay, this also adds 1 point. Okay, so 3 over here. And then we look into this global manufacturing PMI. What we have over here, it shows that the hiring has risen. Okay, hiring rose and it went up to the 2.5 year highs. Okay, this is also good, and then indicating a labor market recovery, this is also good. So I can add one more over here. So we have four good points from this slide over here. Okay, so overall right now we have five good points and one negative one. Okay, one negative is from the JOLTS data. Okay, so this is what we have for now. Now, what happened with the NFP? Okay, we had this NFP news release. You all guys know it comes on Friday. And then now let me explain you what happened. What the NFP news said us basically. Okay, jobs creation exceeded expectations. Okay, it was like above 256K. Okay, so it was a good one. And then the unemployment rate decreased from 4.2 to 4.1. This is also a good one. Okay, and the average earnings, it was like 0.3, and then again it's 0.3. So it's you know it's a good one. It's not even a bad one. It's just a stable or a stalling position. Okay, and then the dollar appreciated. Okay, FOMC officials advocating a measured slowdown in easing. At that time in the previous NFP report, what the FOMC officials were saying, that they are not going or they are not speeding up their easing process. Easing process means like lowering the interest rate. So this was one of the reasons why the dollar saw some strength after this previous NFP report. Okay, and then we had that the same things, that they will be dollar, or the Trump said that he will impose tariffs and all that scenario of the tariff made the dollar more and more stronger. Okay, and after that, all of the market sentiment improved. Okay, optimism was there. So until now, what we can see, let me explain you in a glimpse. Okay, we had ADP. ADP was good one. Okay, just a little bit shy from here, and then we saw this ISM. PMI is the employment side. I'm talking about the employment side. Please keep this in mind. Employment side also showed us a good picture. And then the previous report was also, in a nutshell, a good one. Okay, while even having this, these stocks, okay, of measured slowdown, okay, in easing. This was also something very important, and the tariffs already story you already know. So all over in the US, everything is like in a good scenario in terms of employment. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. So now, if you want to like if you want to make a pair, so what you can do? Okay, the main question is that if you are on the news event, what shall be your trading plan? For that, the best thing to do right now is there are two or three currency pairs for the best one. Okay, the first one is the latest we got yesterday is the GBP. We had this, okay, 25 basis point of a rate cut. And then the most important thing that I have been telling you guys is to monitor. One second, let me zoom in. Okay, the most I've been telling you guys is to monitor what are the the sayings or the votes from the members. And now this over here, Men's Catherine Mann, she was a hawk. Okay, she was a hawkish member. Okay, she was a hawkish member, and now she has voted for a rate cut, and this is a notable shift in the monetary policy meeting. Okay, from one of the members. Okay, so what we know until now, that two members, okay, these two members have voted for a 50 basis point of a rate cut. Okay, they're wanting to go down, and one of this 50 basis point of a rate cut voter is this one who never voted for a rate cut. Okay, so this is a bleak or a bearish picture for the GBP. Okay, keep this in mind. And then the governor, if you look at the governor from Bank of England, what he said is that the economy is weakening and the cooler labor market is available, and that there is a falling underlying inflation. Okay, this is something what we know. In broader view, according to him, the picture was towards the downside. Okay, this is not a smiley, I mean this is this one. Okay. Okay, so what happens? So if we have a stronger dollar, okay, if we have a stronger dollar, then you can compare it with this fundamental weakness of the GBP. Like if the USD, okay, goes up, then GBP USD goes down. Okay, and the reason for this is because of this weakness in the GBP. Same goes for the USD CAD. Okay, because USD CAD was also a bearish, a central bank for now, and then they are also expecting to go for a rate cut scenario ahead. And but keep in mind, their labor market is stronger one. If the USD labor market is also strong, and there is a strong jobs report from the Canadian dollar as well, then Canadian economy as well, then you can see USD CAD in some sort of a range scenario. Okay, so keep this in mind, the USD CAD. The next contender is, in terms of a stronger dollar, okay, is this one, the eurozone. Why? Because if you look at the Q4 euro area GDP, what do we get? Is it's the the most they could get is the one from Spain on 0.8. All of the others are below or closer to 0%. Okay, so this is not something what euro wants. Okay, so in if we have a stronger USD, a stronger USD in terms of this NFP data, then you can couple up this with the weakness or expected or fundamental weakness of the euro. Okay, and this is what I've been explaining earlier as well. Okay, and on the other hand, if we have a weaker, okay, if we have a weaker dollar, okay, there can be any reason for a weaker dollar. Okay, any sort of a reason. So if we have a weaker dollar, okay, then you can couple up with the strength of the latest news from Bank of Japan. Okay, Bank of Japan yesterday, there was a comment by Bank of Japan officials that they will be, it is expected that by the end of this year they will hike, the rates to 1%. okay, or 100 basis points. Okay, so this is what they are saying. So in case of a stronger, in case of a weaker dollar, USD JPY can go towards the downside. Okay, on the basis of this, this comment from Bank of Japan. Okay, so keep this in mind. This is the whole trade plan. You must at that time be well aware and well equipped that you must know each and every outcome of the strength and weakness in the USD. Okay, I might miss something. Please do let me know. If you have any questions regarding any currency pair, anything, please do let me know. I'll surely answer it out. I hope this video is a little bit bigger as the usual ones I make, but trust me, this was important. Okay, this fundamental aspect was important. Okay, if you have any questions, please do let me know. I'll let you know. I'll just show you the that CZ report. Just give me a second. Okay, before I leave, I need to share with you the CZ economic surprise index. This is from Citibank. You can see that Bank of England has now dropped from like 32. It was maybe 32 yesterday, 32 or 33, and now it's on negative 41, 49. Sorry. Okay, so this one, according to the bank and their index, these two ones are a weaker one. Okay, these two are totally towards the weaker side. The Bank of England, or GBP, and RBNZ means NZD. So now, if you look at this chart, then you can again couple up this with the strength of USD. If the USD, the data is towards the stronger side. Okay, so keep this in mind, and then I'll try to have a PDF file for this one and share as well. Okay, have a good day, guys. Thank you.